Forget hours of mind-numbing study. It's time to revolutionize the way you learn any new skill. Join me in the video to discover groundbreaking techniques to not only make studying a breeze, but will also leave you craving for more knowledge. Hi everyone, this is Shruti. Welcome to the journey of self-improvement, where the quest for knowledge becomes a thrilling adventure. In today's video, I'm diving into the art of learning new skills and master those skills to become a pro. I'll share 6 steps which will help you to set yourself for success at learning anything, whether it's learning about musical instrument, something technical, or something that you're passionate about. Follow these 6 steps and then set yourself for success. Number 1 is understand the science of learning. Before we get started, let's talk about the science of learning. Neuroscientists have discovered that our brains are wired for growth and adaptability. This means you have incredible ability to learn and acquire a new skill at any age. I don't know who said it, but the brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Learning is like a superhero that we all have, but sometimes we are just not aware of it. Do you guys know that every time we try to learn something new, our brain undergoes a fascinating transformation? Neurons form new connections, creating pathways for knowledge. It's a superpower we all possess. To unlock this superpower that even you are not aware right now, start by just dedicating 15 minutes a day to learning and gradually increase that time period based on your schedule. Essentially, step 1 is to start small, whether it's a 5 or 15 minutes a day to learning. Just start taking the action from today. Step 2 is setting clear goals. Now let's navigate to the nitty-gritty of our journey, which is technically the first step, but second. Once we understand the science behind learning, studies have shown that individuals who set SMART goals are more likely to succeed at learning any new skill. According to a study conducted by Loki and Latham, setting goals increases the performance of individuals by 11% on average. Goals are like your North Star. They give directions and purpose to your learning journey. People with clear and written goals as compared to the vague goals are 50% more likely to achieve them. Define your learning objective and break them into smaller milestones that are achievable. So takeaway from this step is to find and set 3 achievable goals for the skill that you're passionate about or you're thinking to invest your time towards. To make it more relatable, I'll share my personal goals that I have for the year of 2024. My 3 achievable goals that I have is essentially all about content creation, learning a new technical skill, and basically grabbing more knowledge from the books. So considering all those aspects other than the family time, what I'm focusing on is number one is I want to read 10 pages a day for a non-fiction book. No negotiations, no fictions are allowed. Second is I want to upload 1 video on my YouTube channel, Shruti every single week without any breaks. Number 3 is I want to dedicate an hour every single day to learn a new skill which will help me upskill myself in my profession and my career. Step number 3 is understanding the power of deliberate practice. Alright, let's talk about the real deal of getting super good at something. That is deliberate practice. Imagine clocking in around 10,000 hours of really focused practice. That's like turning your skill into a superpower through practice, and more practice. Guess what Aristotle once said? Being excellent isn't about being born with it. It's rather about making it a habit. Even Bruce Lee has also made the statement, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks one time, but rather I fear the man who has practiced one kick but 10,000 times. So like I've mentioned in step 1, when you're setting your clear goals, start by 15 minutes a day of learning, but gradually increase the time to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour of learning. When it comes to learning something new, where most likely there isn't anything stepping stone for you, or there isn't any success stage set for you already, all you have to do is pick that skill, break it into smaller but achievable parts, and spend your time practicing with full focus towards learning that skill. I personally use a dedicated practice journal to track my progress towards the skills that I'm trying to learn, and I would suggest you to do the same. Start by tracking your progress on every single day basis while you're doing your reflections throughout the day. Step 4 is embracing the failures. While we are on our journey to learn something new, we'll encounter setbacks and failures. But don't be discouraged. Studies have shown that learning through failures and setbacks is an integral part of learning any new acquisition. Embrace these setbacks. They are actually the stepping stones for your success. Failure is actually the part of journey to success. There are so many different examples in our daily lives, but rather on more broader level, universal level as well. For instance, Thomas Edison, he didn't invented the bulb on the very first try. He failed more than 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When you are learning something new, shift your perspective on failure. Every time you stumble upon a setback, take a step back and analyze what you have learned through that failure or setback. Create a failure journal if possible as well to record your setbacks. If possible, I am personally creating a failure journal for myself as well. So I'll suggest you guys do the same. So create a failure journal as well to record the setbacks, insights, and you're basically recording your strategies of improvement. Now let's uncover a magical technique which is called spaced repetition. Research demonstrates that spacing out your learning sessions throughout time will actually help you solidify your skill and knowledge that you're trying to learn. The use of spaced repetition has been proven to increase the rate of learning. Repetition of contents with break is a highly effective way to build retention. Learners who study in short sessions with breaks of varying lengths outperform those who study in a single long massed learning session. Research published in Psychological Sciences actually showed that spacing out your learning sessions, increasing long-term retention by up to 200%. So when you are focused on learning any new skill, the number of hours, whether it's 5 hours, 10 hours, or even 15 hours of focused learning, are not going to help you much if your brain cannot retain as much of the knowledge. So instead of putting in 5 to 10 hours of study in the beginning, start small, stay consistent, and build it into a habit of learning. Last but not the least, step 6 is harnessing the digital age. Yogi Bhajan has rightly said, and I cannot agree more on this: if you want to learn something, read about it. If you want to understand something, write about it. If you want to master something, teach. In 2024, there are unlimited resources for learning online. The smart way would be to just leverage them in order to enhance your skill acquisition journey. Like Carl Sagan has said, internet is world's largest library. It's actually up to you which books you want to choose and read. This is true even for myself as well, because one of the reasons for me to start this YouTube channel was just to document my growth, my self-improvement and personal development journey, which is, if I document it offline and not share it with my audience, I would not be able to actually master the skills that I'm trying to achieve. Remember that acquiring new skill isn't just about what you learn, but actually how you learn it. Mastering any new skill isn't about the destination, but rather the journey that helps you get to that point. Your potential is limitless and this journey is yours to explore. If you have watched this video up until this point, can I please kindly ask you guys to subscribe to my channel and support my channel by liking and sharing this video to your friends. Thank you so much everyone. I'll see you all next week.